looked at this when it was happening. We're like, how is this possible? How is this possible? It's possible in a criminal system. It's possible when there's treason being committed and no one's being held up for justice. So that justice is coming. Justice wheels turn slow, but when they grind up these criminals, and that's what's happening. So the morons that are in the big cities, will they get ground up or will they wake up? Don't hold your breath. They're going to wake up, right? So will they be destroyed within their big cities? I think so, right? I think so. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Hopefully there's hope for them or help for them. I don't know, but there's some serious corruption in those big blue cities, guys. So I would be surprised if that gets unwound in a short period of time before things start to get really violent, right? All right, that's all I got for tonight. I started a little bit late because there was a lot of information, but I got to go cook some dinner. Lots of love to you guys. Stay in the love vibration. And we'll see you guys next time. You have one last chance. Not looking good. All right.
It is being hidden on this app, on all social media platforms by the mainstream media. It is actively being hidden. I don't even want to use the word I would normally use here. There have been large groups of people actively hanging out together.
And as for what's next, damage assessments are underway in more than a dozen villages in the region. Evacuations will still take a few more days. Gio.
Okay, we are thinking.
All right. So this is going to be very, very common going forward, guys, as the sun activity continues. And I think we're in the early stages of it. And it's going to get a lot worse. There's going to be massive earthquakes and so forth. So now in the cities, like you saw with that black gentleman saying that Memphis is much better, we've seen the Democrats basically continue to enslave, like they did back in before the Civil War, the black race, and they're breaking free. Now this is some video. There has some positive, but this is the Israel nation here in the United States. They're a little bit out there, guys. But in some aspects, I believe they're doing good things. But is this going to turn out to be a negative in the long run? So something to watch.
Houston, almost 27,000 crimes are committed a year. That's almost 70 crimes a day. And who's committing those crimes are young black men, teenagers.
What's the big cause of this? They're like our fathers. No real male role models in the house, and with no father figures in the house. The kids have nobody to turn to.
And this is what they did to the black community with the music, with drugs and so forth. They basically tore the black family apart. They're trying to do the same thing with all families. It doesn't matter your race, really. But they really targeted the black race for a long time. And I remember growing up, and black families were amazing. But today, without the father figures, it is turning into a pretty tragic. They're basically giving women without a man in the house to have babies more money and more money and more money for more babies, as long as they don't have a man in the house. They get a man in the house and they take away the money. Wow. So they're forcing the black community to extinguish itself.
The streets.
Sirach chapter 3 and verse 9, it says that the blessing of a father establishes his house, meaning that the father brings home discipline, correction, and all those godly things for the son. But without the father, he's left to look up to what? people who came from the streets or people who are in the streets right now and have money, they're left to look up to them instead of a godly man.
But here at Men's Conference, our leadership here at IUIC brings solutions to our problems, turning boys to men, men to husbands, husbands to fathers, men to gods, and us young men, we're gonna follow. In this city,
All right. So are they going militant? They got some interesting conversations going on with that Israel nation group, right? It's something to be watched, right? Had a good message there in the beginning. Looks like they're cleaning up the black community. I salute them for that. But it looks like there's a little bit of radicalization that's going on with that group, unfortunately. So, we don't want that. We want, people to have that power connection to God, but we don't want it to be radicalized. And I think, unfortunately, there may be some radicalization going on with the Israel Nation group there. So something to watch. Again, if it's almost seems radical Islam to me, guys. Right. So I think we need to watch that and make sure that doesn't get out of control. If it is, and maybe it's a good thing, and maybe I'm not seeing it right, but I've seen some of the sermons and they're not so good. Right. So we'll continue to see breakdowns and, things happen within cities. Could that be a positive? At some point, it could be a positive. I don't know. So lots of stuff going on. I'm just kind of like I covered a lot of the stuff that I was going to bring up, but 6 out of 10 U.S. consumers expect economy to weaken. So according to a survey of roughly 4,000 people published on Wednesday, 57% of respondents expect the economy to soften over the coming 12 months, the highest level ever recorded since Deloitte, I think that's how it's pronounced, but began tracking the sentiment in 1997. This represents a 27% point jump from the 30% registered during the same time last year, and is even higher than the 54% seen in 2008 during the Great Recession. Wowzer, right? So I think it's already here. I think we're in a Great Recession. We're probably going to enter a depression. When the stock market finally collapses, when that happens, they're pumping it up. The manipulators are pumping it up, guys. All right. It should have been down long ago. I think we're going to see the complete collapse of the financial system, and we're going to bring in a quantum system. Now, a lot of you guys ask me what are my thoughts on this financial system. I can't give you any because I don't know. Nasar Jassara is just words. That's part somewhat true, but it's not the full picture from what I've seen. All right. So this is Johnny Bravo. I've done Johnny Bravo's courses. He's a pretty much like me. Not only is he a market analyst, but he does charting like I do, and I learned some good charting stuff from him. And he's like me. He looks at the full picture. So I've told you guys, I'm not a fan of crypto, and I think crypto is probably going to collapse. Now, this is basically spelled out by Johnny Bravo, and then somebody else that's very prominent too.
so you don't be like crypto bros. So if you want to know where the price is going on Bitcoin, right here, that would be, your 100,000, maybe 93,000. Just test in the line. Then after that, I don't know. Azar in a rising wedge. I don't know how he's getting 20. I'm going to take it. I'll give you from here to here. I think that is a respectable move to the downside, but you got to confirm and break that, like you confirmed and broke that, or when you confirmed and couldn't get above that, or that. Or that. It is correct that charts are not always.
All right. So my prediction that it would go to 125,000. It was reached week and a half ago or whatever it was, and then they hammered it. Now, will it go back up? It's a possibility it goes back up, but I think it's a very good possibility. We're going to see some serious lows in crypto.
100%. But I've made a hell of a lot of money being okay with not being 100%. Also, that Pi cycle top has not been confirmed yet on Bitcoin. That has been 100% accurate, so you may go higher. I have 48. I'll move. Sorry, 48,243. I mean, I guess if you measure it from the taint, okay. No, Andrew, I was not making fun of your name. But if we were to measure it from the taint, let me move over here. Oh, I wonder where Andrew, who told you the price, the 26? Was it someone who understood the charts? I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, and let me just check my my number here.
So this is Andrew Tate says Bitcoin is going to 26,000. Andrew Tate, 26,000. So my prediction, it would go to 125,000. It went to 126, I think. And now it's pulled back dramatically. And Andrew Tate is saying it goes to 26,000. And Johnny Bravo is doing the calculations on it, and he's getting that as well.
Yep, Andrew Tate predicts Bitcoin will crash to 26,000, 26,000, 26,000. What did the chart say? So I just watched his video, and he's like, yeah, it's not about the charts. That's exactly right here. It's the charts, 26,257, if you want to be spot on, Andrew. Now, am I going to put my money where my mouth is and short that from there? Is my mic on? No. I take small measured moves.
All right. Johnny Bravo is crack up. All right. So you Bitcoin bros, better be careful out there. All right. You can make money going up and down. So you could short Bitcoin when it goes down. I don't know. It's just, it all just seems, like a evil. It's all evil. And I think that getting involved with it at this point, that's what I'm seeing. Unfortunately, I've been involved with it and made a lot of money when I made a lot of money, but now I'm just like ready to just go with God's money, which is silver and gold, and just put it all in. All right. I'm all in with silver, guys. I got a little gold and little platinum, which does really well too. But silver. And I was very impressed with my wife. She has a nice little stash, and she's now, let's put it in silver. I'm like, honey bunny. Good. All right. So, so everybody I think is moving that direction, that's, following, our groups. And, I think you're going to do really well with the silver going forward. So, all right. Now I'm probably getting a little bit long here. So now, who do I think is going to get arrested next? So I think we may see Fannie Mae, or not Fannie Mae, Fannie, was it Willis? What was her name? And I'm sorry, it's Fani. It's so funny. Fani Willis. Tomato, Fanny, Fani, whatever. All right. So she's a baddie and she's going to jail. Right. So they just recently requested some more information from her. What they say? They wanted her travel records. Justice Department issued a subpoena for her travel records in September 2025. What's that about? Now, she indicted Trump and 18 of his allies in Georgia during that horrific 4 years of the Biden administration. Lawfare was at an extreme. Freedom of speech was almost non-existent. And now it's payback time. And some people are saying I don't think it's really payback time. It's time for justice, right? And it seems to be moving in that direction very nicely. So we may see Fani be the one that is getting charges. So Jack Smith, I think, could be before Fani. So we'll see Jack. It could happen next week, both of them. Jack Smith, deranged Jack Smith, in my opinion, is a criminal, said Trump on Wednesday. And he had Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel next to him. And he said, I hope they're looking at all these people. The bosses told you, okay, Jack Smith's next. Right? So that seems to be where things are going, guys. So we all looked at this when it was happening. We're like, how is this possible? How is this possible? It's possible in a criminal system. It's possible when there's treason being committed and no one's being held up for justice. So that justice is coming. Justice wheels turn slow, but when they grind up these criminals, and that's what's happening. So the morons that are in the big cities, will they get ground up or will they wake up? Don't hold your breath. They're going to wake up, right? So will they be destroyed within their big cities? I think so, right? I think so. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Hopefully there's hope for them or help for them. I don't know, but there's some serious corruption in those big blue cities, guys. So I would be surprised if that gets unwound in a short period of time before things start to get really violent. Right. All right. That's all I got for tonight. I started a little bit late because there was a lot of information, but I got to go cook some dinner. Lots of love to you guys. Stay in the love vibration, and we'll see you guys next time.